Hello everybody, my name is Gabriel Spear, otherwise known as Gaharbi, otherwise known as Snoozing ATM. Today I'm going to be showing you the fourth dimension of Earth. I previously started on showing on my phone here, but I ran out of storage, and we had to cut the recording short. Basically, what I'm here today to describe to you is the fourth dimension of Earth. So, let me show you how far we've gotten. We're talking about axes right now, right? Okay. This is your y-axis. This is your x-axis. This is a graph just showing how it works. Very basic. X, horizontal, left and right. Y, up and down, vertical. Alright. This is out of the picture. This right here, they say, no matter where you are on Earth, if they know where you are on Earth, they can find out your exact location by using 3 coordinates. Horizontal, up and down, and imagine this like a clock. Your number is ticking. Let me show you. Your number's kind of ticking, and there's a bunch of little teeny numbers all around. But I believe that there may be a fourth. And let me show you. Let me show you. You see this right here? I'm not very good at drawing. I wish I was, but this is a road, and this is the entrance of a tunnel. This is the darkness. You're driving this way, you're going in. What axis is that? Is it X? No. X is vertical. Sorry. X is horizontal. Left and right. Very flat-lined base. Y is up and down. What about the third? Well, the third goes all the way around, and it calculates and it dilates with these little numbers, like these little ticks, like I said, like a clock. What's this axis? It goes right through, but you can't see it. There's shade. You cannot see it, right? Where does this light at the end of the tunnel lead to? That's what I'm showing you today. This axis, I believe, will be the fourth dimension in these entire axes. In the Y, the X, and this one. Right? Let me give you another drawing. Let me show you. This is the quadrimetric theory. As you can see, this is describing what basically we're looking at here. Alright? So you see this, you see that. That's a Y. Obviously, we know Y. See this? This is an X. We know X. This all around, the 360 view, the 360 directional idea of what we're working with here. But you see these question marks? And you see this arrow. What is that? What is that direction? What is that axis? What is it? What does this point us toward? What is this showing us? What can we do with this info? Right? I believe we can achieve very great things in architecture and mathematical problems. This is what I like to call the quadrimetric theory. Basically, showing the fourth dimension of the Earth. We cannot see it, but it is there. Just because we can't see things doesn't mean they're not there. Oxygen. Can you see oxygen? Unless it's very cold, and when you breathe, your breath comes out. But if you're sitting here, look around. Do you see oxygen? I don't see it. Look around. Do you see carbon? I don't see it. Do you see nitrogen? I don't see it. Basically, what I'm saying is, just because you can't see it, does not mean the fourth dimension isn't there. Let me show you another thing. What is this right here? That's a cube. It's a very poorly drawn cube, and it appears that there are only 3 sides. But There's more than that. Just because you cannot see it does not mean there's more than that. And that's what the whole basis of a Rubik's Cube is. The basis is to teach you that there are 4 dimensions. And there are 4 separate ways that you can view it. And 4 separate ways you can manipulate the pieces into figuring out the answer. That kind of correlates, right? 4 dimensions, can't see them eye to eye, but they created the Rubik's Cube to teach you the 4 sides. Like I said, very poorly drawn on the cube here, but you understand the basis. As humans moving forward, I believe the information we have gathered today can teach us a lot about, like I said, architectural and mathematical problems. And starting forward here, after this demonstration, and the other one that I had previously shown, I believe that the quadrimetric theory is real. Now what can we do with this? The future only holds. But I'm stating here now as the quadrimetric theory is my idea. Thank you for joining me on my presentation. I hope you understand and enjoy. And just really think, what is the fourth axis? But I believe I've figured out, like I went over, this is the 4th axis. But that doesn't answer the question. What is the name? Well, I believe creating the name was a very difficult process. You had to think the y-axis, the x-axis, the 360 view. What is the 4th? Quadrimetric theory is only the name of all 4 dimensions put into a perspective. I believe the 4th axis is called the diversional axis. Diversional, right? It is diverting through the middle as long as it is diagonal. Diagonal like this. But it's not an axis. The diversional axis. Versional meaning phasing through, kind of passing along. That's what that is. Diversional axis. That is the 4th name of the axis. Like I stated before, thank you so much for coming along with this journey. I hope you understand what the forks. Like I stated before, thank you for coming along on this journey. I hope you can understand what the 4th I'm Gabe, and this was my quadrimetric theory. The diversional axis, the x-axis, the y-axis, and the 360 axis. I hope us as human beings can understand that using this information as a humanity whole, we can all evolve. Thank you so much for joining. Until next time.